What's up, everybody? We are just a day away from Season 5 Reloaded of Black Ops 6 and Warzone. So today, COD put out the patch notes. Yesterday, they put out the intel drop. I'll link that blog post down below, as well as my video going over it, if you want to check that out. I'll, of course, link the patch notes down below. And multiplayer and zombies are on their own patch notes. I'll link that down below as well if you want to check that out. Also linked down below is Twitch. I might be playing Warzone. It's just not a lot of content coming if you look at the intel drop. But I'm live pretty much every day with something, usually COD or Apex, new games, or single player games on Sunday. That's linked down below, as well as all my other social medias, my car social medias, and my car YouTube page if you're into cars and want to check that out as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and go through these patch notes. There's not a whole lot because there's not a lot of content. You got the COD Next Bowl that premieres after COD Next, or you got the Code Bowl that premieres after COD Next. Our World Series of Warzone, Event Pass to start the season, modes, deadline. It's a new mode. It's got like Resurgence style respawn. You get eliminated by either your team being wiped or the team with the lowest score at the end of each circle gets eliminated from the game. You get points from kills and eliminations, reviving teammates, buying stuff from the buy station, looting, all of your typical in-game functions, deploying kill streaks, etc. And then each circle, all of the scores reset. And once again, you can either get wiped if your whole team dies, because there's that resurgence mechanic, or the team with the lowest score every circle gets eliminated. Playlist update is exactly what it has been all season, except now there's going to be the new LTM and quads. Ranked play, we usually skip the ranked stuff because I don't play ranked and I know a lot of people don't. Contracts, the most wanted contracts now available in Resurgence, and it's also returning to solos. We're getting a new revolver that has akimbo. Hopefully we don't get a snake shot meta. We're getting a new helical mag for the PPSH. It can overheat. It has a lot of ammo in it. The ABR, which has been the meta, had its damage in the max and medium range nerfed for burst mode. Its bullet velocity decreased and its aim down sight slowed. It could still be the meta. We'll have to see, because at long range, it's still going to be the same. But in the medium and close range, it won't. So we'll see if that's still meta. The AK-74 had its medium damage range 1 buffed, its headshot multiplier increased, its aim down sight and sprint to fire speeds improved, and its benefit from recoil springs improved as well. Maybe the recoil spring meta or recoil spring AK-74 could be meta. We'll have to see how that feels. The AMAX had its arms multipliers increased, its aim down sight and sprint to fire speeds improved. The Cypher, which has been the automatic meta, had its long range damage nerfed. Its aim down sight speed slowed as well. This might still be the meta. It might not. Once again, this is one of those things that those changes aren't so big that we can tell from the patch notes. We'll have to get in there and check for ourselves. The Kilo had all of its damage ranges buffed, as well as its aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, and its extended mag 3 was nerfed from 80 rounds to 70. The XM4 had all of its damage ranges buffed. Headshot multiplier increased significantly. Upper torso and lower torso multipliers increased, and bullet velocity increased. And its extended mag was decreased from 80 to 70 rounds. Maybe we get the XM4 meta back. I mean, its ranges were increased as well as its multipliers. We'll have to try it out. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow, see how some things feel, see if we can get a squad, because I'll be off early because football's on. C9, the medium damage range got nerfed, but its close range got completely untouched, and its aim down sight speed was slowed as well. I think that'll still be the meta. The Jackal had its close range buffed, its aim down sight and sprint to fire speeds improved, and the recoil spring benefit improved as well. The Compact had its medium damage range buffed, and its medium damage range damage buffed, and its close range buffed as well. Aim down sight, sprint to fire, and recoil spring benefit improved. The Compact could finally see its place in the meta, especially because of that recoil spring buff. The KSV had its close range buffed, its aim down sight and sprint to fire speed improved. The SAUG had its closest range extended, had its aim down sight speed improved, and recoil spring benefit improved. The Frostline had flinch resistance improved and bullet velocity increased, but unless it one-shot snipes, most people just aren't going to use it unless you made it like crazy fast ADS. Default loadouts were updated, Gulag loadouts were updated, and that's it. So I think maybe we could get a new long-range meta. Maybe the XM4 comes back. Maybe it's still the Cypher and the AUG. Maybe the compact takes over, but I'm guessing it's going to be C9, and knowing how nerfs usually go, it'll be C9 AUG, C9 Cypher, just because that's how things normally go. But maybe we get XM4 compact. That would be a different meta. We haven't had the XM4 since the release of the game, but it'd be nice to see some newer weapons or like an LMG take over the meta maybe. And there's not really anything too important in the bug fixes, but that's everything that is changing with Season 5 Reloaded of Warzone. Another short video, not a lot of content, not a lot of buffs and nerfs, but not always the worst thing to not have a lot of buffs and nerfs as long as the meta changes, which I unfortunately don't think it will. But those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And please don't forget to like. And if you like this type of content or Apex content, game review content, in fact, we just uploaded our review of the new game Metal Eden today. Hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can see that content and see it first. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on Verdansk. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.